I got the man himself in the building. I don't know. What do we
Yo,
call this guy? Do we call him the GOAT? Do we call him the View King? Do we call him the latest and greatest top dog when it comes to the league owners? Do we call him one of the most legendary battle rappers in the world? Or do we just call him Hitman Holla? I don't know. What's up, G? How you feeling?
all them names work. I ain't gonna lie, they work. What's up, bro? What's up with you, man?
Ain't shit, G. Listen, stop the humble shit, man. Cut it out, man. Take the accolades, man. You deserve them. You've been out here working, man. You've been out here working.
Appreciate it. I always appreciate it. What's going on,
I
though?
see it, man. Man, I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. Everybody cooling, man. I told the fans, me and you got to link up before your card happens. So, I want to get you up here. Let's politic. It's been a minute since me and you got on cam together. So, we got some stuff to talk about.
Yeah. I think we ain't talked about like right before Power Moves. The last time me and you really, yeah. And then right before that was before Max out. So yeah, we every couple months with it.
Yeah. We try to keep it a little exclusive. we don't do too much. Hey man, I'm gonna tell you right now, man. It ain't gonna be right with the fans if they don't feel like you catch a couple tough questions. You know what I'm saying? Like if you walk out of here and they think ARP ain't put you in the hot seat, they're gonna say, "Oh, he being biased." We can't do that, Holla. I got a couple questions for you, G. All right.
I like the tough questions, man. I be trying to confront bloggers and put a little more pressure on. Like, ask me whatever. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I don't feel like I don't be running from questions.
All right. Well, we're gonna be here for a second. We finna have some fun. All right.
Nah, let's
Let me
go.
let me let me let me start. Let me start like in chat. I see y'all. I see my mods. I see my members in the building. I appreciate y'all. A little bit later on in the stream, I'm gonna definitely continue to keep an eye on the chat. I might pull some questions for y'all to randomly throw at Holla. So y'all keep around, keep an eye. You know what I'm saying? But let's jump into some of this before I get into what's in the thumbnail and some of the biggest stuff you got going on and coming up. I'm gonna start light, man. I'm gonna start light. First question is on a scale from 1 to 10, a 10 being in your favor, a 0 being on the opposite side. On a scale from 1 to 10, you being 28 years old and me being 51 years old, how probable is it that you beat me on the court?
The funny thing is,
My face
you
is
just
straight.
say you,
I'm
you,
not
you.
smiling.
I know you're not, and that's what be even more funnier because you be for real. Like you probably had a better chance. The chance you got beating me now is like a 1 on a scale of 1 to 10. So back then when I was really in my prime, I seen you hoop though. I seen you in the driveway. You can't do nothing with me, man. Left or right, your lateral left or right ain't right. Your reach ain't long enough to block the shot. You know I'm 6'2", 205,
Since when is you
big
taller
body
than me? When did
Benz.
that happen? When did you get taller than me?
I'm 6'2". I told you.
I'm 6'1", but I don't remember you ever being 6'2".
You ain't taller than me, man.
We stood eye to eye a million times. When did you get
Uh,
taller than me?
yeah,
oh no, you finna pull up with them platform sneakers or some shit, them bout sneakers and shit. I got
oh,
you. You
man.
try to put it on the camera earlier. I'm 6'2".
Oh,
Oh
man.
shit. All right, last one. Last one with all little competitive shit that we be having.
Mhm.
Scale of 1 to 10, 10 being in your favor. Which side of the spectrum that you gonna outlift me when we hit the gym?
That's what you got to bet, Chan. You live, you be in that gym.
Mm,
I be in that
mm.
gym too, but you really be in that gym. So that's more of a I can't judge that. Like you get big. I
Okay,
don't want to
okay.
say too much. So
Okay, all right. I would have took
I'm
it
gonna
way
let you
more
slide.
personal.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah, if
let
you
you
would have
rock
took
with
both of them, yeah, if you would have took both of them, I'm like,
that.
yo, I'm pulling up, man. Let's cut the stream off. Like,
Nah, we go. I go one. I'm 50%. I do 50%. We cool.
all right. Now I like the scale from 1 to 10 type shit. All right, let me go sorry as true real quick for you on some shit that's going on in our coaching and hip hop world right now. Stay on the 1 to 10. On a scale to 1 to 10, 10 being they get off, 0 being they don't get off. And you don't got to go into details. I know you're an industry guy. You know some of these people. You be around. You be outside. I don't want you to have to get into detail. Just give me a scale from 1 to 10. 10 once again, they getting off. 0, they fitness serve some time. All right. Diddy.
Zero.
Oh shit. He gave Diddy the zero. I'm gonna keep it moving. I'm gonna keep it.
I
I'm gonna
gave
keep,
Diddy zero because his lawyer. Anytime your lawyer get off the case because they just can't fathom what they seen in the discovery and all, you know what I'm saying, all that stuff. His lawyer was just like, I can't take this case. Like his lawyer quit
yeah,
on
one of
him
them bounced. Yeah.
after reading whatever he read. If a lawyer know that Diddy money would not stop and he still quit, I I can't even imagine what he read. I
Okay.
can't even
We
imagine.
we giving him a zero. Zero to 10. Yella Beezy.
Zero.
Damn. Oh
It's just
shit.
because his cousin already told everything. Like
He sweat. Yeah.
his cousin working with him. It ain't like they just picked him up on some, man. We know it was you. We gonna figure out. Like they picked him up because his cousin working with the people. This what I heard. Like this is stuff that's in the you know what I'm saying. That's in the news and stuff. They said his cousin already working with them people, bro. And he paid his cousin. That's just his real cousin. That's ugly. Cause
Z-
yeah, that's ugly.
0 to 10. Dirk.
Well, Dirk, that's tricky because they putting a lot of tough cases on them. But them cases, like you gotta really have like murder for hire and murder on it. You gotta really have somebody that's going. I ain't heard of nobody that's corroborating, if I'm not mistaken. So with
I
that
haven't
stuff,
either.
yeah, like I'm probably he got some serious charge. They ain't gonna come get you until they know a little something though. So I mean, probably five. Because I know he got the
50-50 on
best.
him.
He gonna have the best money for the lawyers, and the cases he got, they gotta really have a lot of proof. But you know what I'm saying? I heard they got like the cards like in his name. That stuff don't mean nothing though. But so about I think like he might do some like he already in there doing a little time. So that's why you know what I'm saying about 5, 6 for sure.
Mm. Okay. Last one. Scale to 1 to 10. Big U.
Like you trying to get him from extortion. Um,
There's a murder on him, I
there's a
believe.
murder on him. Yeah, and they been watching
Oh,
them. They
tax related stuff, fraud related stuff. I believe too.
with that stuff.
Federal funds.
I, yeah, with that stuff, they just gonna put that on him because he was getting a lot of donations and stuff. They gonna just say he was doing whatever for the money, but I think he can really, as long as he ain't got Lambos and all that stuff, they can't get him for house bills and all that. So I think he really cool on that. I think it's the gang stuff because I mean, Big you know what I'm saying? So I don't know if nobody. I know he in tour with everybody on the case, so I don't know how that's gonna play out, but. Him just being a gang leader, they've been watching him for so long. You know, it's that's about it might be a little. It probably be like a 3, man. He might be
Damn.
in a little trouble, man.
Yeah. So
He
all the
might be in a
cases
little
that we
trouble.
went over real quick and briefly, we didn't get Holla's opinion. Anything over a 5. We got two zeros, a 5, and a 3. But
Yeah,
yeah, it's ugly
a
outside,
lot of
man.
that
There's a
stuff
lot
on
going on.
camera, like Beezy and
Yeah.
all that stuff. Like that dude, he on camera. We know he did it. So now it's all about they gonna take what he say with a grain. Like you know what I'm saying? Like he get the if he snitching like they say he's snitching, like you know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, Paul, we see you on camera. So now we just,
Yeah.
man, he made me do this. This the money he gave me. This what he told me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
that's hard to beat, man. With somebody working with the people. Yeah,
Yeah,
so yeah,
chat,
it's tough out there.
chat, hang around. We're gonna talk more about that in detail after Holla jumps off the stream. But all right, let's get into it, man. April 5th, fireworks. Fireworks, man. What's going on? Bags and Bodies has another card, man. Let me hear some about these matchups. Who's on this one?
Uh, to go from main event on down,
Nah, we'll say the main event. What's the co-main event? How that came together?
New Jersey Twerk versus Vixen. Vixen, my dog, she real close with Cinnamon. So I shot another TV show with Cinnamon, and she came and helped Cinnamon a lot. That's when they bond became like that. So Vixen, my dog, and I heard they was supposed to battle before. You know what I'm saying? If you know Vixen, Vixen a electrifying female battler. You know what I'm saying? Just like Twerk is for the men, she is for the ladies. And without much thought, you can always just put them two names together and be like, that's fire. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't really take much. It's like Vixen and Twerk. Like that was easy on that sense for real. I came up with that. Plus, Twerk kind of made a home in Bags and Bodies. He got performance and body of the year last event. Definitely wanted to bring him back, you know what I'm saying? And then me doing a female call, I definitely want to look out for Vixen. Been a big fan of hers. So yeah, that was an easy call.
I like that matchup, man. I like that. They had an entertaining face off too. They definitely had
Vixen
an entertaining
crazy.
face off. Yeah.
Vixen took the one night stand thing, and it
Yeah.
definitely did. She said it was gonna cause controversy and talk. It did though, so I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
She know
Yeah,
what she's doing. She shout out to Vixen, man, and shout out to Twerk, man. That's gonna be a good one. That's gonna be a good one.
yeah.
All right, what you got after that?
We got Shotgun Suge versus E Hart.
Mm. I,
That's
I don't
probably
know why I
that's
almost
probably
damn near forgot. What?
that's probably the biggest grudge on the card. They made diss records about each other in the past. You know what I'm saying? They got legendary Twitter arguments and like, you know what I'm saying? That's really a grudge. And shout out to the boss because she put me on game about that. I heard about it before, but I ain't remember. So when I'm putting together, she like, trust me, Sugar, eat hard. The people going, man, that's a real grudge. And I'm like, yeah, well, let's reach out to him. Let's book it. And we booked it, and the fans was, highly appreciated that matchup. So shout out to the boss for making sure I did that one.
Definitely.
Suge coming off the easy battle. He
This is
on
his next
fire.
battle after the easy battle.
Yes, sir.
Oh, you got something. You got momentum.
Yeah, yeah. Man. Me and you talk. We love the momentum joints. We love,
Oh,
love a steamroll. So, yeah. And then, I ain't saw he hard in a minute if I'm not mistaken. So, that's just got classic written all over it. So,
I think E Hart bar for bar. Oh man, it's so hard to put her out of the top five, if not the top three of the female battlers. Bar for
yeah,
bar.
everybody had a top three. I was doing over there.
Yeah,
Everybody
yeah.
always had
Yo,
a
she
hard top
performed
three.
too. She move around. She
For
dance.
real.
Yeah,
Hmm.
she dance. She
I don't
E-Heart,
think I saw
she
her
got space, she
live
move around.
before. I don't know if I saw her live. I can't remember. I checked live, of course, but I can't remember if I saw her live. So
I saw
definitely
I
looking
saw
to
a
see
live.
this.
I saw a
Yeah.
live. I saw a live right in front of me. Shit, you might have been in the building. I don't know if you was there by the time the same card that you hopped in
Oh no, yeah,
clips,
it was
you
a
and
joke.
John.
Yeah,
She was on that
yeah,
card.
that's why. Yeah,
You
cause
might have
I
got there
got
after
there
she
right.
performed.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, she went
Uh-huh.
she went crazy, but nah, you finna see her live on your shit. Like E-Heart
Yeah.
dances, but
On
damn,
the
Sugar's
same
coming
legendary
off of
stuff,
like
you know.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's coming off of one of his best performances damn near ever. Like, you know what I'm
I told
saying?
hey,
So,
he want me some money. He want me some money version.
okay, best was on that. All right, all right, all right. That's a good one. That's a good one. Right now, damn, I don't got a winner. I don't got a winner as far as which battle. Nah, I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna do a separate prediction. Them two battles right there is kind of crazy. What's after that one?
We got
Is that the Eon
Gorilla
one?
Monsoon versus Eon.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. What made
I
you put
like
that one on
this,
the card?
man. Bags and bodies, these are bags and bodies. Rewarding my castmates and my, what I'm saying, the people
That's
that's on the
dope.
team for sure. And Gorilla just had a good win. First authentic. Eon is Eon, you know what I'm saying? Up and coming fire female battle rapper is making a name. Everybody's starting to respect her. She doing her thing. They always talk stuff to each other. So that was an easy call for me right there.
I like that. I like that. There's another battle after that. I mean, the card is already complete. That's the last one? That's the opener.
I mean, it's supposed to be one more, but shit, I don't know. They both have Al versus Shayna Ashley, but
Oh, okay.
yeah, I ain't talked to Shayna. Shayna won't reply back to messages, calls. She reached out the night of the face off, well, the night before the face off, or it might have been that morning, early in the morning. Said she couldn't make it. Meanwhile, this the boss talking to her. This ain't me. This the boss. This me reaching out the boss to call her. The boss, got a relationship with her. She won't answer, won't call back. Didn't show up to the face off. Canceled day of. Didn't say why. So I mean, and it just took me back to why everybody told me don't even book females. And they all be like, "Hey man, don't only bother females. They don't sell tickets. Don't sell pay-per-views. More they unprofessional. All
Well,
that
hold
stuff."
hold
I'm
on.
like, nah.
I do want to get to that possibly separately, but no, I swear to God, I didn't. me and you didn't speak about this off camera. Like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't
Uh,
know you was about to say that just now. I mean, you keep it 1,000 every time, regardless, on and off camera. But I did not know you was about to say that. So, uh, public PSA, Chayna, you versus Av is a ridiculous matchup. I'm pretty sure Av's fans want to see it. Shayna's fans want to see it. Bags and Bodies fans want to see it. The battle rap culture wants to see it. So maybe it's just a communication thing, but I'm pretty sure once it comes to April 5th, we finna get that matchup. Like let's Shayna pop out. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta go crazy, you know what I'm saying? If you dealing with
it's
some other stuff or whatever, but we gotta see that.
yeah, I'm just all about respect though, bro. You know, like I ain't here to shit on people. I don't like.
Mm,
Obviously, I booked it. I had no problem with it. You know, it's just all about shoot a text. You mean the fans already write me every day mad at nobody promo, and I got to be a league owner and separate me from the stuff I would say is Hitman on some. I see nobody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, man, Hitman, you nobody promotes. So I'm booking matchups and people telling me don't even do this, and I'm like, man, I'm gonna give people a shot. I feel like people respect me enough to not play with me, or you know what I'm saying? They see the brand, respect the brand, and I'm going on my way to do stuff, and it's like people just gonna do whatever they want. You know what I'm saying? For what though? Like you fucking with niggas who showing love. I just never understand that. And I be having I don't do good with this. I get to tripping. I get to being mad. I get to want to. I don't do good with it. It just fuck up my whole vibe because I could have had a million people who wanted to battle. You know what I'm saying? And I'm turning down. A million top tier niggas calling me. A million ladies, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, why waste my time? I ain't did nothing to you. You know what I'm saying? I
mm,
ain't did nothing to you. Never in my life. It take a text. So if you felt like you weren't gonna do it, you could have been texting. I could have get a replacement or anything. You know. So now I'm the type of person got to go public because I know now. Why would I wait day of or day before? Hey, this battle count. That shit goofy to me. I like telling fans what it is. Like shit just be taking energy and just take. I just it's all good though. It's all good.
okay. Later on, as we chopping it up here, I definitely want to get into some league owner talk with you. But for now, bat signal is in the air. Shayna, we need you to pop out. We looking forward to you and Av. That's an important matchup for the card, for Bags and Bodies, also for the fans, man. Like Shayna, pop out, man. Communication is always key in all business and all relationships. But I'll save the league on a conversation for a second from now. But let's talk about this main event, man. Let's talk about. I saw the face off. I saw the face off. You and Hustle finally, finally. It's been fucking how long? Literally years, man. What made you following up to Power Moves? The event of last year, the event of the year, the most successful event of the year from a turnout in the building, from a pay per view standpoint, from a main event promo run. What makes Hitman Holla follow up with that with this Miss Hustle battle?
Uh, you know, this is a competitor, man. I know I got some other big time matchups that can go down, but Miss Hustle, a worthy opponent. A lot of people that got her, top three females. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, she Miss Hustle is a quote unquote grudge just because of the shot she take at me, as long as she been trying to battle me. And I feel like with me battling, like me having that great event, if I'm gonna do a card, versus another top tier name, everybody already know that's gonna be what it is. Gonna be fire, gonna be what it is. But I feel like with so many people telling me don't do a girls card because they don't do this, I just felt like, well, let me do it now. Let me prove y'all wrong and do it now. I got this momentum, you know what I'm saying, and kind of help out the females. And you know what I'm saying, do it. Like I feel like you ain't. I feel like a battle rap league ain't a battle rap league until they got a gender card like this. You know what I'm saying? I think this is really my introduction to battle rap. Everybody through battle events before, but like the big dogs all had a female versus male card. So I had to, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to make sure Bags and Bites got that. You know what I'm saying, with the top tier females and males. So I mean, that's what made that's why I thought of the card, and it was time for me to see Miss Hustle. You know what I'm saying? She said she been calling me out. She wanted to see the movie up close. It's my job to it's my job to show her, you know what I'm
Movie
saying?
up
Why
close.
how Hitman Holla got his name, you know?
I like that, and I like how you staying calm and all that type of shit. That's all cool. But I'm gonna play devil's advocate because she ain't here to fight for herself right now. Hustle. I don't like that half charity answer that he gave you. That league shit he was talking about. Yeah, I'm a big dog. I gotta do a female event. Hustle. I know you ain't going for that shit. I just want to put that out there for her. Let me ask you this though. Your last three opponents, Gotti. Who was before Gotti? Was it Cass?
Ill
Who was before
Will,
Gotti? Oh, it was Ill Will. My bad. Battle of the Year. My bad. I'm tripping. Before Will, it was
easy.
Easy. Okay, them's your last three battles. How does Miss Hustle
Hold on, I'm
differ?
sorry.
Was it easy?
You got it, Ill Will, easy. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Okay, Gotti, Will, Ill Will, and Easy. Three ridiculous fucking opponents. Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
How does Miss Hustle stack up and compare as far as your approach to those three people? Them's three killers.
Yeah, for sure. Totally different though because me battling a female, I can't prepare for it. Like if I never did it, like as far as I did some play stuff, but like a real 2 month get ready for a female. I just haven't done it. So me preparing, I'm realizing new tools in my arsenal. I said I can talk about stuff that I couldn't talk about for Gotti or Ill Will or Easy. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not really worried about trying to out tough her. I'm fully, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really trying to gain nothing about me trying to convince everybody I beat her up. You know what I'm saying? That's usually Hitman thing. I'm using battle with niggas who, gang members or everybody tough. It's like, man, well, what you want to do? We can do whatever y'all want. You know what I'm saying? That's my kind of my approach. Like, nigga, I ain't backing down from nothing. Y'all know that. So me battling her, I could be a little more funny. You know what I'm saying? I could just come. I can still be Hitman, but I can get back into a part of Hitman that I lost because I be in so many grudge matches. Sometimes the approach win a battle, so I don't play around. Not play around, but I'm scared to do other approaches because I just feel like the timing off. You know what I'm saying? Like versus Gotti, I had a bunch of people against me and coming up with these fake lies, these fake rumors, and all this. So it wasn't time for me to play around or even try to, show another side of me, my character, like you know what I'm saying? I couldn't do it. So now with her, I'm just getting back to who Hitman Holla is. A lot of people might not know. Like you don't know. You know I'm funny. You know I'm witty. You know I can touch on topics. Like you know a lot of stuff that people might not see, especially these new people. Like these new fans only seen me versus Gotti, Ill Will, um, Easy. What about it before Easy Cash? They seen the face off. They seen him hanging. Like a lot of people only, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of found myself a little bit more, and I kind of needed this battle. I kind of needed this battle. Charlie Clips do it good. Show his personality. I'm kind of always mean and tough, and I just found a way to be me in another light that if somebody kind of appreciate more, but kind of it's just the way I'm writing, man. It's just how I'm saying stuff now. I can't explain. Like y'all let's see on the fifth. I did it back then. That's what people used to love my stories. People used to love. I used to kind of make people laugh a
Hmm.
little more. You know what I'm
I'm
saying? I
listening.
just yeah. I used to do a lot. I'm just
Stories.
back. I'm just back to the well-rounded battle rapper that you know what I'm saying. I used to be. And Miss Hustle brought that back out just by her being a female and the stuff she choosing to come at me about. I'm seeing her talk about. She really helped me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited.
I
I'm
ain't gonna
excited.
lie. When you first started explaining it, I was a little worried. But
Nah, it
then
sound
as
like
you
I'm
got
playing.
into it, no,
Yeah,
no, no,
I'm
not
trying not
not
to
that
say.
you was playing because you talking about the creative side, which is dope. We want to see that. But when you talk about the joke and stuff or whatever, because yeah, now we got to start getting into these angles and everything that's been unleashing
Yeah,
online. And I was just like, Hustle's not coming for that.
yeah. I mean,
Like,
y'all know. Yeah, I mean, none of my battles you can reach and be like he joke. I joke. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't what you do, it's how you do it. I don't mean joke at all. I'm just trying to freestyle the right words to say without saying it. You know, so that's why I'm probably saying the wrong
You on your
words.
chessboard. Okay.
Yeah,
Scared me for a second. I was like, yo, hustle ain't
yeah. Nah, it's just like, I've been in this
Ah,
game a long time, ARP. And when I
alright.
figure stuff out, man, it's scary. It's scary when you know what I'm saying? It's scary when I figure it out. But I'm gonna
Speak
figure it out. That's one thing
speak
about me. I'm gonna figure it out.
speak on it being scary and figuring it out. And I see you navigating your chessboard right now. Battlers gotta do that all the time. They're not gonna come on no interviews or nothing and show their hand. All right, they're gonna
Cause I could be
laugh and
saying
then
this
show
song,
up
it
and
could
be
be
the
a whole
meanest
throw
nigga in the
off.
world, or they're gonna be mean and
Yeah.
show up and be Charlie Clips. Like
Yeah. Like, it ain't no telling what I'm gonna do, bro. You just never know. This part of the battle right now.
I get it. All right, but let's go ahead now. Um, this battle doesn't seem like it's going to be a battle of, oh, who's got the stronger pen game, who's gonna outright their opponent. All the shit that I saw happening online. See, the face off was cool. I think the face off was tactical, but how y'all got into it on Twitter, it seemed like all personals, and I think both you guys got y'all nerves tweaked. Right? Is this a battle of personals, and could this come down to just the better angles?
I mean, I don't think I got my nerves tweaked for real. 'Cause, I mean, if you notice, I'm the one that
All
kept.
that calling around New York and who brought you home and all that, and like people play with you. I see you get a little frustrated. Like you stepped up to that. You didn't let that slide under the rug.
But you see how I addressed it. I ain't addressed it like big bad wolf. I'm a fighter. I was keeping it battle rap. She did all that. Me, I ain't calling around New York. I just told her I know such and such. I asked him. Like I ain't scream at her. I ain't tell her this. I said, man, you call me whatever you want to call me. But ain't nobody that proved your theory right yet. And you know where I'll be April 5th. Like I brought up all battle rap. Like, see, that's the thing though. That's why I kind of get mad because no matter how I approach stuff, people gonna say what you said. Like I see both of y'all got one of us got tweaked. One of us got in
Mm.
their feelings. One of us took it outside of
Well,
battle
she
rap.
yeah, she didn't like the ghostwriting shit.
She ain't like
She,
nothing I said
she didn't like
because she
that.
ain't like nothing I said. She ain't like nothing about Jazz being the number one girl because the view wise. She ain't like the ghost right. She ain't like none of the stuff I said in battle rap. So she took it outside of battle rap. I've been called fake blood and fake this for 15 years. No, in real life that don't happen. In battle rap it happens. So it's just like, all right, here you go, and then I'm fake this. Nobody has never proved I'm like I hang with this. I'm this. I'm from St. Louis. I'm not from one. None of you guys. I had to be one of the because it just seemed like people was dimmer. She was just bringing up that videos that people just make up, which is fabricated. You know what I'm saying? Like me being who I am, it's impossible for me to be fake. I'm from St. Louis, one of the biggest battle rappers to ever come out ever. There's nobody from my city that ever came out and said that actually matter. Like big dogs, like Hitman's not him. And I go to the motherland, you know what I'm saying, on the West Coast, and all my other families there who brought me in, and you know what I'm saying, who know my St. Louis, who I'm cool. So I just don't get. All I said was just like, shit, ask whatever you ask, bro. Like I don't have to get in no tough game with no Miss Hustle. Like, what's she gonna beat me up? Like,
I mean,
what's gonna happen?
no,
Like,
no, she's not. She's not. So nobody's gonna get beat up April 5th. But what happens on that stream and then what goes on that footage is forever. So I know you said you used to battling, the guys and the gang members and all that, but technically, Hustle is banging on you on Twitter. She's inserting the gang element, and
that
Hustle
means
represents whatever she represents, right? So
cool. That I just
I'm
battled.
just
I just battled a whole quote unquote op, a Crip, from a respected hood of the motherland, Compton Crip. It survived. But she can't. What I mean, I'm just saying. Everybody, if y'all say who the realest is, and y'all think who really from that, who y'all, you know what I'm saying, who served the guides and all, I battled them, and I was the same me. Like it's nothing a female can tell you about. I was the first person to quote unquote gang bang on a smack stage in front of 15 Great Streets. Like that was me in 2010, before the money, before the jury, before the cars, before the houses. I was Sue whooping on a smack stage in front of a crip who had 20 niggas with him when I was by myself. Can't nobody tell me nothing about no gang banging. And it's corny for me to even talk about game because I'm too successful. So I can't get into that game of doing low life stuff. And plus, I always been smart about it. I don't get on these sites and say names or who's who, what I did that, so I can end up in a Rico. Like that stuff now, man. I just was in Miami for a whole week with a million. Like I'm cool, bro. I live a different life. So me getting on here, I rub people the wrong way. If I get on here and reminisce about where I'm from and how I got 100 niggas with me that's all certified, they say, "Oh, Hitman, you got too much money, you been stupid to that level." So I can't talk about that. When I get on this motherfucker and talk about how much success I got and all you want to do is talk about numbers. Get back to I can't win. You know what I'm saying? So I just gotta just be quiet. I just gotta let them say what they say, but they can say whatever they want. You and I know what's going on. That's how I just look at it.
So that don't handicap you then in
It
a battle
always
like
do.
this, where she's obviously gonna bring that type of shit to the stage.
Yeah, because only thing they don't handicap me, but the thing is, all I got is real life for my real life is all that matters. A nigga get on stage and say whatever he want. ARP, a nigga never play with me in person. I got real ones behind me. I stand 10 toes. Like that stuff, I look at people crazy who don't handle their business outside of the battle arena. I can call you whatever you want in a battle out ring, but if I look up, see you getting chased or niggas smacking you, taking food, you can't go nowhere, you ain't got your city behind you, ain't nobody rolling with you, ain't nobody vouching for me. ARP, man, I got 100 power rules that'll vouch for me in a whole nother city I'm not from. And I got 100, 200, 300, 400 St. Louis niggas, Bloods, Crips, Power Rules, GDs that'll vouch for me from my city. Like, I'm cool. Like, can't nobody tell me nothing. And ain't nobody ever told me nothing. Ain't nobody stood in my face in no real life and tell me, "Hey man, you fake." Or, "Hey man, you a bitch." "Hey man, you fake. You snitch. You this nothing." They know. Nigga go night night. I'm not gonna talk about that with no female. I would never let a female get. I'm talking to you about it because you. Yeah, I mean it's a handicap, I guess, but it's also talking this game bang shit. She April 5th, man.
You see, I'm telling you, it's just like I'm gonna go to. I got some other hustle questions that I need to get into now. I like to see the passion there because April 5th, it's got to be that. And this is the type of shit I'm looking forward to. Listen, we all watched it happen, not just the face off, but on Twitter. And then I think y'all did some interviews, or you definitely did some interviews. There's been some angles that we all predict are on the way. You know what I'm saying? And this is just our preview into April 5th. This is our preview because I just believe in Miss Hustle bringing her A+ game for her biggest battle ever. And I think that she got performance, she got energy, she got believability, and I could see what she's already going towards. So
I
we
mean,
need
uh,
the Hitman Holla that feels like he's got to stand in front of a Geechi. We you can't
I
have,
mean,
yeah.
yeah, I'm
I
not
feel like
saying
she's
that,
coming
but
like
what
that.
I'm saying is people just want me to be. I mean, I can't lie and just say I'm more worried about that when I'm really not. That's the only thing is I don't want people to. I don't want to say you can't feel what you feel, LP, but I'd be
Mhm.
lying to you saying I'm worried about Miss Hustle. Also, like I said, I just stood in front of Geechi Gotti. You know what I'm saying? I stood in front of K Shine, who's also, you know what I'm saying? I just stood in front of these guys that gang bang in the culture, and my rep and my character and everything. I'm fine. You know what I'm saying? So me standing in front of another game banger that's a female, I'm not worried about. Is one thing a person can't do is make me worried about my character because everything I done told y'all I done did or am about, I done showed y'all time after time. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be lying and say, man, I'm worried about her game banging on me. Like out of battle, let's see, Shotgun Suge, that's a game banger. That's one. Sue Surf, that's two. K Shine, that's three. Gotti, that's four. Arsenal, that's five. Um, whoever else, bro. Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't, man,
All
that
right,
shit.
I'm gonna leave it there. Yo, chat. I'm gonna leave it there. I got another one for you, real quick. Chat. I want y'all to start putting in there. Drop a comment. Let me know what is your most predicted top 2 angles that Miss Hustle is bringing to the stage on April 5th. Okay, drop that in the chat. All right, let me ask you this. Let's see if you fit in the piss off right here. Is she 1000% stamped Mount Rushmore, unremovable, Miss Hustle? Oh, he's thinking about it. Oh, shit.
Shit, I guess.
What? She's not 1000% stamped on the Mount Rushmore, like
I mean,
unremovable, no matter what.
they,
She's there.
I mean, to be honest, like with the females, I know she top tier over there. I know she that, but I'm not in tune with who the females just order. I don't know if it was somebody. I don't know if they kicked her off because of how she started acting or lack of professionalism. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I kind of was there. Like, I just don't know if it's real life. Like, that's what they got it set in stone on the female side. Like, I don't know. You might know more than me if it's set in stone.
Okay.
No pun
All right,
intended.
all right. Chat, I want y'all to answer that one too. Is Miss Hustle certified Mount Rushmore? All right, let's get into what she does up there on that stage. What does she do great? This is your opponent, April 5th. What does Miss Hustle do great? Is there anything that you're looking like, okay, she does that. This is one thing I got to pay attention to?
She a puncher.
Mm-hmm.
She punch or whoever writing it puncher. Whoever writing it for made her a puncher.
Oh,
I guess like I don't know, man. I just
she ain't gonna like
with that
that.
with that many allegations on you about. I mean, I don't know, bro. I just them. Could you imagine if them type of allegations was on me? So I don't know. Like all I know is I just saw Mike P put out a whole thread there that showed like that. I done seen so many. I don't know. They say she got what? So people get the rifle and then people just stop. And then when they say people don't write for me no more, like we just supposed to believe it. That's how that's supposed to go. Do Jazz got any allegations like that on her name?
I don't remember hearing that about Jazz.
Vixen,
I don't
E
remember
Hart,
hearing that about Vixen. I don't remember hearing that about E.
but we've been hearing for years about hustle. Like, come on. Like, I mean, I don't we were warring steroids. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I guess if they cool with it on that side and you know what I'm saying, if you can be Mark McGuire over there and put that shit in your arm, and of course you're gonna hit 60 home runs. You got all the
Yo. All right, listen, Miss Hustle. I'm looking forward to this, man. I feel like Miss Hustle brings a lot of performance. She brings aggression. She's got believability.
Who bring that though? Do
Say
she bring
again.
it? Who bring it?
I think
She
no, no,
bring it?
no. I know you bring it, but I think she does those things as well.
No, I bring it as in Hitman. You say she
Mhm.
bring it, but or she's learning it from somebody that's teaching her to bring it. That's writing for her to bring it. To tell her to move her arms like that. To tell her, oh, this you should do this. You should do this right now. Like, mm. Name me one nigga in battle rap on the male side that got writing allegations as anybody that got God tier, top tier, one of the best ever.
God tier, one of the best ever that got them
Mount
allegations.
Rushmore. Name a nigga on your Mount Rushmore that had
On Mount
allegations like
Rushmore,
these.
honestly can't think of one on the guy
You
side.
ain't gonna do it. You ain't gonna do it in no sport. But the female side, we get to just say she 1,000% Mount Rushmore, and we know for a fact. I'm keep going though.
I see what you did there. You brought it back to the Mount Rushmore. All right, Miss Hustle, listen. I try to be devil's advocate a couple times. I try to be neutral, you know what I'm saying? But this is the type of stuff I want to hear leading into April 5th. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure Miss Hustle is she gonna respond to this one way or another. All right. So I got another battle that I want to talk about, man. Shout out to Miss Hustle. Real quick, pay-per-view link or anything like that, anything that off the top to drop in for April 5th, I'm gonna put it in the description as well. But just give me a quick wrap up real quick of the promo for April 5th. What's the link? When's it going down? What time and all that?
Yeah, the link. Yeah, the link.
Tickets and all that.
Link on my Twitter. Yeah, and my
Okay.
IG. The pay-per-view joint. I got all my other stuff up there. I went with a new pay-per-view subscriber, so make sure y'all tune in with that. It's real simple. Just click on it. It ain't nothing crazy. The people I went with, they actually did the Suge versus Easy card.
That was a good stream.
Yeah, great
I didn't have
stream.
no
So
issues with that stream. Okay.
yeah, so if you're looking for my IG, I'm gonna post a link when I get off here. I send it
I'm gonna
to
put it in the
ARP. It should be
description.
in the prescription. Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's it, man. Like I want y'all to support the VIP. Sold out a couple hundred tickets sold on the floor. So I think we'll do 100 on a walk up, push it that's sold out.
This is that same crazy venue that you battled Geechi in?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
So yeah, with the VIP
that's
sold out, that's already, you know what I'm saying, with the floor, that's already like 300 people. And you know what I'm saying, already. So it's already gonna look like that. So
I ain't gonna lie, that's one of the best venues that I've ever been in for a rap battle event. That shit was so dope.
It
That shit was so dope.
It looked good.
Yeah,
so.
that's good. It's good to see you going right back there again for Bags and Bodies. That's dope. So shout out to the whole card, April 5th. The tickets and the pay-per-view is gonna be in the description of this after the live is over, y'all. I got y'all. Get your pay-per-view. We tuned in. I'm tuned in. This Hustle and Hitman shit, I'm still trying to read into it. It's gonna be fireworks. I could tell. Holla did all them other interviews. He's coming over here and he said, now I'm gonna do the calm interview. I see what's going on, but it's there. I see what you're doing, nigga. I see what the fuck you doing. Now, when I get on ARP, I'm gonna act like this. When I get over here, I'm gonna do that. You mixing up the chessboard. I see what you're doing, nigga. You can't fool me, B. You can't. But all right, there's somebody else in the thumbnail I gotta talk to. All right, or talk about. On one side, we have Miss Hustle. On the other side, Murda Mook. This will never go away. Let me start by saying this, man. In my opinion, and chat, tell me if I'm wrong. The three biggest battles that are left in battle rap, unless you go to the industry and start getting a bunch of celebrities like fucking Nas and all these people to come in, the three biggest battles left. Number 3, I'm going to say is Surf's return battle versus one of his grudges, which would have to be Easy, Goods, Math, maybe those 3 guys. His biggest grudges on the return. That's number 3. Number 2,
you can put Buddy there.
Who?
Mook.
Oh, there you go. That's a 4th option for a Surf return too. Yes, absolutely. On the return. Number 2, Lux versus Daylight. Lux versus Daylight is such a legacy battle. It's not really a grudge match because those 2 guys don't really have that type of energy towards each other. They've been around each other since then. We know that's just gonna be a artistry masterpiece. But in battle rap, we want to hear the bars, we want to hear the angles, and y'all don't try to lie to yourselves, and y'all ain't gonna let y'all lie to me. The biggest battles, the most anticipated, are always the grudge matches. The biggest battle left in battle rap is Hitman Holla versus Murda Mook.
I mean,
who the fuck are we kidding?
I got 3 that can be right there.
I don't care about the other 2, man. I gotta focus on this. I believe that this is the top one. I don't know if you think that there's another one that's bigger than or just says, but I think this is the top model.
I was just saying as far as fireworks and what's gonna get the people out, me and
Lux, Twerk. Yeah, no, I know. I know.
Man, I'm just different, bro. I'm just different.
I get it, but I'm representing the fans right now. The biggest battle that we want to see is the one that we feel like these 2 motherfuckers can't stand. We see you and Twerk are doing business together. We know that when you guys get on the ring, it's going to be fireworks. But you and Mook ain't friends. You and Mook dislike each other. It's the 2 biggest giants in the, arguably, whether how people feel about Lux and Mook, whatever. But this is crazy. Can we get this battle, first and foremost, because I think there was some conversations and some disagreements around when it was trying to happen on Bags and Bodies. Can this happen in your eyes on a neutral ground, neutral platform?
I mean, I don't know who's going to pick it up. It's an expensive battle.
Mm-hmm.
Two of the leagues that could have did it in their sleep, pause, or could have made it happen in their sleep. Not gonna book it. One retired, the other one's off to other stuff that just leaves bags and bodies. We all know he's terrified of that. He don't want to give me his likeliness. Um, Calico got to leave, but I don't know how you feel about the budget. So I just don't see a league that's gonna book it.
Hmm. So I understand what you're saying about the leagues. Um, but there's just a lot of activity in battle rap right now. And let's say hypothetically, bags and bodies is out of the equation as well, because let's say Mook wants more of a neutral place. Maybe he looks at bags and bodies and thinks that for a battle like that, it's not neutral, right? If there was another platform, whether it's T Tops League or whatever, you even mentioned Calico, so you're open to it happening on a different league other than some of the leagues that we've heard hover around the battle in the past. You're open to that.
Yeah, whoever had the lead with the right business.
Okay.
Yeah, because I ain't really worried about new league, old league. 'Cause, I feel like
Yeah.
that's the battle. The people gonna tune in. It's just yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Don't
I
matter.
would.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wouldn't matter. That wouldn't matter.
Yeah. The league, honestly, whatever league is able to make it happen, they are just automatically placed in the front because it's the biggest battle that's left. The accolades that come with putting together the biggest battle that's left. So if it happens on a neutral platform, I think that's good considering the grudge that you guys have. What about location? Can we get it? And me personally, I don't. If it was me, I wouldn't want it to take place in St. Louis. I wouldn't want it to take place in New York. How do you feel about that? And it possibly being like in a neutral place, neutral city.
Yeah, I want that too because St. Louis. They gonna say no matter how the battle turned out, it had to be there. He only won because it is, or this and that. Like I wouldn't want that. And then New York, he always run there to battle with people there like Geechi and Twerk. He made them battles was there. It's hard battling them niggas like that on neutral. You know what I'm saying? I battle anybody in St. Louis, man. I'm just gonna talk St. Louis lingo, that street shit St.
Mm,
Louis like to hear. They gonna scream off everything. Like so it's just
mm,
like, that's be too yeah, I wanted to be somewhere where we not from.
okay. All right. Now, chat. If y'all notice what I did, I don't know if Hitman realized it. I was talking about variables that would take place as if the battle was like, you know what I'm saying? You see the way Hitman and Mook talk about this every time there's a camera on, right? I didn't ask him if he still wanted to do it because I feel like the energy is there. Do you feel like that's a battle that you just got to get done at this point? I'm dead serious.
I know.
Let me say it like this. Mook doesn't need the Hitman battle in all due respect to his legacy. Hitman Holla, with all due respect to your legacy and your resume, you don't need the Mook battle. Y'all will still go on being who y'all are in the history of battle rap without each other. But this is the end game, the biggest battle that's left. So for you as a competitor, and they said before, and I will say it again, you are the only God tier that made it to God tier without battling a God tier. You know what I'm saying? So does this have a meaning for you at this point in your career? I know you don't need it, nigga, but there's gotta be some damn it. If I was just able to, I know you feel that way about this matchup. The fans definitely feel that way too about seeing it. Can battle rap end without you and Mook ever fucking getting this shit done?
I mean, I tried to so many times. It I don't think people are taking in consideration of that. Like my contract was signed in 2022 ARP. I reached out with all his everything he wanted, everything he said he needed to battle in 2023 or 2024. Was that 24 or 20? That was 24, yeah. 2024. I'm the only one that went out his way to try to make it happen twice. Like twice. I signed the contract that ARP sent. Didn't happen. I asked him what did he need for it to happen on Bags and Bodies. He told me what he need. I agreed to his terms and conditions. It didn't happen. So it's like why, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, shit, I guess, like, nigga, I mean, somebody come with the bags like that. I'm just tired of talking about it for real. I'm
Okay.
tired of talking about it for real, bro.
But at the end of the day, you're not frustrated to the point or tired of talking about to the point where you've moved on. If somebody just approach you, you're gonna keep it easy, you're gonna keep it straightforward, typical hitman business. You're gonna make sure that you
Mm-hmm.
involved and you there, right? Because I feel like this gotta happen, man. I just want to make sure that both battlers is still there. Like, nah, I get it. You probably feel like, look, if it happens, but you're gonna keep everything
Pretty much
even,
that.
regular.
Yeah, it's pretty much that. I don't think
Okay.
it's gonna happen. So it's like I want to keep hope alive. I guess.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's like,
Yeah.
it's like yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I just been man. I'm kind of just over. I'm gonna be done soon, bro. I'm just this battle rap shit. It's it's all good. Say
Okay.
that for another time.
Nah. So I gotta move that now into bags and bodies now. Um, if you near or if you are near the end of what you want to do as a battle rapper, um same thing that I asked for me is for people to look back on my legacy and don't push me to say, damn man, no, more, like appreciate what somebody has done and let them walk their path. You know what I'm saying? Let's show the man the respect that he's earned. But bags and bodies, nah, we're not letting you off the hook like that. Reason being, in my opinion, the top two leagues right now that are carrying the weight is Bags and Bodies and Chrome 23. Now, there's other people putting in work with all due respect. I respect all the leagues, but the top two leagues, from a force and an impact standpoint, especially with the level of league owners that are involved in those, is Remy and Hitman Holla. Okay. So, how do you feel about Bags and Bodies thus far? And are you looking forward to some major stuff in the rest of this year as well as 2026?
Um, I did at first ARP. Reached out just pop move one kind of. That's why I salute you, bro. 10 years in this. That I did that first month. Me, kind of, trying to get Rex and Cassidy, trying to get Easy and Rock. You know, even with this right now, put so much money in. Like me just being like, I almost put $1 million in battle rap, including my TV shows and battles and shit and just shit. It's just like you just get to a point where you just start thinking like, bro, like why? Then I remember why I do it, and I get happy. Then I think about the disrespect, and it's like, fuck it. Then I'm such a competitor, still doing it at high levels. Like I got matches left. Then I get to thinking about, I don't know, I'm in a weird space, man. I just gonna see how they gonna support me, man. Like, I'm giving the culture the battles they want. See how they gonna support me. Just see how this play out. But yeah, I don't know, ARP, bro.
Let me jump in there, man, because I understand your energy right there, man. I get it, man, and I know you're not saying a lot right now. The life of a league owner is one of the hardest jobs. And people just won't realize it. They just don't know what you got to deal with and what you got to put up with, what you got to accept, how you got to remain professional, how you can't jump out the
I
window
mean,
on
even
certain things.
yeah,
Like,
I went through a lot during my bags and bodies and Truth's first ride card.
mm,
It's just a lot of shit behind the scenes should be happening, and it should just be like this shit just oh man. Yeah, what you was gonna say though, ARP?
I hear you. Let me ask you this: what's the best part about being a league owner? What's the best part there? What's the best part?
Then getting people like Gorilla and Eon plates and
That's dope.
looks, and knowing that I put them under my wing on my platform, and a lot of people got their biggest looks on my platform, whether they was on somewhere else before or not. You know what I'm saying? Cali Smooth, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people won the most money ever or got the most money they ever touched in battle rap from their art on my platform. That's what I do it for.
That's
You know,
dope.
a lot of people won't be bragging about who was on this league first and all that, but did they get treated right? Did you pay them? Act like did you like they was an employee, or you know what I'm saying? Did you pay them like they was a star? Did they get nice flights? Did they get nice hotels? Did they get treated like a battle rap star for a night or two, and let them understand, let them get a glimpse of how this life could really be? That's what I do it for.
That's
You know what I'm saying?
dope,
I
man.
understand everybody ain't
That's
gonna
dope.
like you as a person,
That's dope.
as a battle rapper. You know what I'm saying? I understand all that, but one thing they can't take away from me is like in this short amount of time, I was able to kind of branch off a whole career with Capo and Dollar. So
Mm,
salute to them and whatever they did before them. I'm not knocking that, but they'll tell you. Intruders One probably was the most biggest buzz they had after an event. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what I do it for. So
that's
that's what
dope.
keep me going for real though. Like it's just like I just be wanting to help battle rappers out so bad, bro. Like I always been me. I tried to start a strike 10 years ago on feet. You know what I'm saying? Like, battle rap, we gotta get paid more. I don't. We not going for that. We this, we that. Like that was me. That's one thing about me. Whenever I say stuff to these people, and when I get on here talking that shit, you can always pull up me saying exactly what I'm saying I did. I ain't like I'm doing it now and trying to get money off the culture, and all of a sudden I'm for culture. No, our culture is really Hitman Holla. Like I've really been putting battle rappers in better positions as long as I could, and I just don't feel like I get the respect for that. And it just be like I just get like the battle rap the only place I get in this type of bag, and it's just like, yeah, man,
I gotta say this, man, because flowers moment for you, man. Listening to you, man. You deserve it. Real talk. Not just because I'm your guy, man. You deserve it. Your level of passion that sometimes gets you in your bag where people just like listen to him. He's this, he's that. You don't understand how important your level of passion towards the shit that you just said is important for this culture. Because there's a lot of people that do it from a different place. There's a lot of people that do this shit for the bag,
and they
or
know
they on
that
some
though. The fans
yeah,
know that though, and they let it rock. Everybody know that. It ain't no secret. They show you and they tell you. But it
yeah,
ain't. It just this culture already got once they got their favorites, and once they mind made up, they let a lot of shit slide. They pick and
yeah,
choose the goalposts. They with the goalposts like this. They with the goalposts like this. That's all they do. You know what I'm saying? And I know I'm gonna be more. I ain't want to even really get into that on some be more appreciated when I'm gone type shit. But it's just like only so much you can take. You just be like this shit. So like when my passion gone, once I'm starting to see like my passion died, I'm gonna be gone because that's the only thing that keeping me. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't nothing else. Like I don't need the attention from battle rap. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people always say, "Oh, that man can need the attention. He need the like." I don't know. I'm just
yeah.
starting to feel my. I'm just
I got
starting.
I gotta put the positive message out there, man. It's just important. It's important, people. Y- y- The culture, the fans, the battlers that get their biggest looks, their biggest checks, their opportunities. Like you said, Twerk found a new home in Bags and Bodies, and Dollar and Capo. They get their most notoriety maybe after your last event. The Eons of the world, the Bags and Bodies people. You turn around, you get TV deals, and then you show the love to all up and comers. You're willing to host some of the biggest battles. You are the biggest battler and draw and battle rap, and you're willing to main event on your own cards. Like the frustration that comes with being a league owner and how people don't appreciate you while you're here. I just want to let you know, like, you have to realize how important you are to this shit. Like, you literally are one of the biggest leagues left, and you are the biggest battler in this shit. And they're gonna piss you off less. We had these conversations privately. They're gonna test you. They're gonna make you feel like, do I need to do some other type shit because how dare you play with my name? Like, I only deal with this type of shit in battle rap. That they won't appreciate what you deliver and what you do. And the community needs to understand the hitmans of the world. If you let him walk away, you lose a lot of this culture. You can't let our greats walk away. So we got to remind
But
you while you're here in front of everybody, you are a very, very important piece of this shit remaining and continuing to move in a certain direction.
I mean, I definitely appreciate it.
Yeah.
But I don't even want no, I know you not, 'cause you my dog, but like, I don't want them to, pity party from them. Like
Yeah.
it, yeah, fuck it, it is what it is. Like, man, it is what it is. ARP. I
All
definitely
right.
appreciate you always. You help me
It's
you help
gotta
me.
be said. I'm gonna say it to you on and off cam, B. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna continue to like you just are who you are, man. You can't escape who you are. You know what I'm saying? It's Hitman. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, we all gonna make sure that we support you the way you deserve to be, man, and we don't lose what you bring to this fucking culture, man, because whether you know it or not, you damn near carrying the weight of this shit. You and a couple you
They,
I
they
hate to
said
let
I'm
you be
not though.
reminded of that.
Well, they said I'm not though. The culture
That's
did. They say
bullshit.
nothing.
Oh,
They
that's
say
bullshit.
nothing.
The truth, the
They
facts
said
are the
ain't nothing
facts, man. The
going
numbers are
on.
still you a numbers guy, right? The
They
numbers
don't
is a
care
number.
about numbers. They don't care about numbers, man. So I don't know what else to go by. Like I
The
don't
numbers
know,
are the
man.
numbers, man. The numbers are the numbers, man. It is what it is. Shout out to Jay. She just put a super chat in here. She says, "Tell him happy birthday from Checks and Balances." All right, yeah, yeah. HBD to the
My
homie, man.
birthday
Yeah,
Saturday. I appreciate it. I
yeah. We
appreciate
not
you.
letting this man forget who the fuck he is. All right. Real question, quick question related to that, and then there's a couple more I just want to close out with before I let you get up out of here. With the work you got to put in, what you got to deal with as a league owner, and you obviously showed us how you do it and how you pull it off on the last card. But how do you deal with all of this pressure, put in all this work, lead the promotion, do all the coordination, play full league owner, and also main event a card at the same time? Now, I've seen people get tripped up on this before, like let's say Big Cannon when he battled Big T and he was still active in guerrilla warfare. How do you still put on damn near battle of the year with Geechi, and now you're doing it again with Hustle coming up while you're doing the league on the side? How does somebody do that and navigate that?
Um, passionate. That's what drive me because it's like ain't nobody gonna be there. Don't nobody care about. My thing is nobody care about you, Alan. Man up. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna give a fuck. Like ain't nobody want to keep hearing. No motherfucker respect you. They hating on you. Do it. Whether they acknowledge it or not, you are gonna have to do the work. So I do it, and then I want to shout out to the boss too. She helped me do a lot of stuff behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? As far as calling the battle was, getting everything sent. You know what I'm saying? Making sure the contracts get sent out to make sure everybody sign them. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Cinnamon. You know what I'm saying? My fiance who make sure the contracts got the right names on, the money on. You know what I'm saying? And ARP helped me to. I got a good team. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to make it seem like I'm just Superman and I'm just drawing up all the contracts, drawing up all the numbers. I'm talking to every battle rapper every day. I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? Like I got a good team, and you guys really help me out with that. I know I got to take care of the main problems when it come, whether it's you know what I'm saying,
Because you're gonna
somebody.
get all the blame. So
Yeah, I'm gonna get all the blame. Yeah, I'm gonna get all the blame. So I know I got to take care of all the stuff and still dish out what need to be done and all that. But I just at the end of the day, I just, man, holla like, ain't no pity party. Like, nobody give a fuck, man. You hit, man, you get paid the big bucks. You get all the millions of views. Don't cry, nigga. Like, fuck is you crying for? Go make it happen. Continue to make it happen until you call it quits. And the moment you don't feel like this shit worth it, just call it quits. But while you doing it, go 110. You know what I'm saying? Everything I do, I don't have ass at it. That's why, it's kind of like they respect my brand and my stamp. I just did a battle rap album, 110%. Shout out to everybody who was on that for me. And you know what I'm saying? Like everything I do, I just want to go full throttle with it. So while I'm in it, I might act like this now, you know what I'm saying? And just I was reading that thing. I was like, oh, so who's that little cutie pie saying happy birthday? I
Sailor
was
Mars in the building. She sent the
like,
super saying, "Happy birthday, Hitman, and congrats on the engagement. Today is my B day, so I'm having fun all weekend. So say happy birthday to Sailor Mars too."
happy birthday, Aries gang. Aries gang, Aries gang. Happy birthday. I appreciate that, sweetie. Yeah, so
Appreciate you,
we
man.
out. I mean, we off to the races, man. Like right now we got the card. I appreciate everybody that's on the card, that's ready to make history with me. I'm excited to see the battles. I still think we got a great lineup. You know what I'm saying? Like we still be gonna still be a nice amount of people in there. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just shit, we still got to support people from ARP and the fans that do support. You know, so it just let's make it happen. I got somebody that's coming in my crib trying to get rid of me. Hustle will try to kill me April 5th, no doubt
Oh
about it.
yeah. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
she gonna try to smoke me for sure. But lucky for her, that's what people always try to do. So I'll be ready. I'll be ready
Okay.
for it. I'll be
Uh,
ready for
I
it.
got I got three quick ones for you, man. One positive one we're gonna end on, and two small controversial ones that I want to ask you just from me. Okay.
Hmm.
I see I see stuff on online. It's a lot of big news that comes through, right? We're not gonna ignore some of the elephants in the room because the battle rap culture is small. Like one of the
Hmm.
biggest things that came up recently was like all the back and forth drama between Geechi and Averb,
Hey.
right?
Hmm.
Like all the back and forth, and we don't got to pull up the story. Everybody knows about it that follows the culture.
Hmm.
I didn't see you have any input on that.
Hmm.
Um, I know you definitely can be very vocal when it involves you, but why do you steer away from stuff like that when you have such a known opinion and a known voice on certain topics?
I mean, because I always been the type to, if it ain't got nothing to do with me, I kind of don't even get involved with it. Like, this always been me. I know a lot of people always, when it's Hitman Holla, they turn on their camera, put their 2 cents in, and you know what I'm saying, and say whatever they gonna say about me. But I never been that type because my voice loud. When I get to talking about something, everybody gonna talk about it. You know, like I could have been like with me and Geechi roll out. You know, he was on Verb side, but I don't like. It could have been trolling. Like I ain't saying he was just saying, you know what I'm saying? But I could have easily made a joke. Like, nah, Geezy, you understood it when it was Hitman. Nah, don't get mad now. Like this you said he had a point. What it was he had a good gripe. Like I could have made a joke like that and then let it be what it be. But then I'm also smart enough to know sometimes shit, like I said, me and him was doing a battle rap rollout though. You know what I'm saying? So that could have just been him promoing, of course. So I ain't gonna get in nothing real for no reason, got nothing to do with me, and make fun of something that's a real subject. Like a lot of these niggas get in here and make fun of something that's real and then can't even be ready to face the consequences. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't like niggas that snitch word and niggas doing all that. Like niggas don't supposed to chime in nothing about it if it ain't got nothing to do with you. I don't come in and say I think he right, I think he wrong, well I think he might be a snitch. Just look at the paperwork. Like I don't say none of that shit. If I don't got nothing to do with it, and I don't see the black and white, even if I see the black and white, I ain't gonna get on there and make no calls or make no big scene about stuff because niggas don't understand it's real life out here. A lot of these niggas be talking and do all that because they don't be outside. Like I'm outside for real. Like my face is on flyers. I'm in city to city. Like I don't just bring up bothering people. You know what I'm saying? That put my niggas at risk of freedom or losing their life or going to jail. Put me in like, you know what I'm saying? I can say something. Ah, Gotti, no, look at Verb. Don't be mad now. And Gotti can take that wrong. Now me and Gotti into it over some shit that I ain't nothing to do about. You know what I'm saying? Like for what? Like it ain't got shit to do with me. So I'd never chime in on a real situation and it got nothing to do with me. I would never ever do that. Never do that. The thing that happened with bad news is a
You
nigga.
know what? It's wild you said that because I hold on, my bad for cutting you off. Because what you saying, what you just said about like whether it's you see paperwork or people playing around with certain words on the internet and
Mhm,
think that certain things is fun. As you were saying that, it was making me think to myself like, yeah, I didn't hear you say a word during because that's another big news that was like I was gonna ask you
mhm,
that came out. Like the whole culture went crazy about bad news allegations. You know
mhm,
what I'm saying? And
mhm.
let me just ask you the bold, blunt question right now for all the fans, because they probably would have put this in the chat anyway. Did you ever hear any rumors around bad news from the past?
Nah, never. You know,
Okay. Okay.
I think the people that did or heard the rumors was the people that was about to battle Bad News. You know what I'm saying? I
Okay.
was never about to battle him. Yeah, he was on my TV show, but you know, Hitman. I mean, I ain't that easy to get in contact with. You know what I'm saying? Niggas just can't get up on me and just, you know what I'm saying? So niggas wasn't. I ain't never heard nothing of the niggas around them just now reaching out to people. If the niggas around them just now reaching out to people, what make you think Hitman Holla, who met Bad News through battle rap, would just? Oh, I don't go around searching niggas' names and people. You know what I'm saying? It come across my desk, I move accordingly. You know, so even when that happened, I didn't say nothing online. I just unfollowed him. I saw what I needed to see, and I just kept it moving. Like I got drug into that because the nigga put my name in it and my brand, so I had to defend my honor and my brand. I ain't get on there and make that no. I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't get online and talk about real situations with people because I know how that shit can get. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't finna be talking about people's shit. But man, I don't do it. I don't cut on cameras. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was telling Easy that. I'm like, Easy, bro. First time you get it's something with me. You want to cut on your camera? Oh, hey, Verb's killing you. You need to be focused on the battle with Gotti. You know what I'm saying? He do all that, and then he in the news every day. I don't say one thing about him. I don't say one. I don't say no. I don't give him no advice. I sit back and chill. I don't do it. You know what I'm saying? So that's just always kind of been my stance. But yeah, nah, I never knew nothing about news. There was no reason for me to know. I never went searching. I never went digging, and nobody can never say they called Hitman and told Hitman. You know what I'm saying? It's a person like if I was lying or something, there'd be a person out there that could be able to say, "Look, this me talking to Hitman, telling him," and they gonna never be that, bro. I don't want looking at that. I found out with the rest of the coaching. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just shit. That's what it is, bro.
Respect. Let's leave that there. Respect, respect. And I could appreciate you, continue to move like that within the culture, especially with a voice that's as loud as yours. All right. Last
Mm-hmm.
question I got for you, man. I can debate and argue that our culture is the best project to come out of the battle rap world. I can make that debate. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate that.
I could literally argue that shit. Can
I
we get the
appreciate it.
Our Culture project at least every other year, every 2 years? Can we get that? Maybe different features, mix it up
Yeah,
or
every
whatever.
time, yeah.
Can
Yeah,
we
I
get
mean,
that?
yeah, if the people want it, you know what I'm saying? The people want it,
Nah,
I can
nah,
deliver.
nah. We need that. Whether they ask or not. Nigga, sometimes niggas don't know what they need until you give it to
So you give them, yeah, yeah. Shout out to
just like
Cassie.
just
I
like
seen
part one.
shout out to Cassie. So, Cassie was supposed to be on that why they mad. Tell them why they
Mm.
mad. Uh, Yeah, let me tell you why they
Yeah,
mad.
man,
I forgot the right man, yeah, but so it was
tell them
me and
why they bad.
Cass. It was me, Cass, and DNA. Cass was taking like he was moving around. He was moving around. He was, you know what I'm saying? He a busy dude, so he was taking too long to really send it back. So I had Suge on his other joint that I was gonna do with Suge, but I just put Suge on that. So it was me, DNA, and Suge. Cass sent his verse back. By the time he sent the verse back, the project was already in. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be done. It
Mm.
was too late.
Okay,
But he
okay,
just
that
posted his
happens. Yeah.
verse on his page, and they going
Oh yeah,
crazy. Yeah, they
yeah.
just posted. He just posted his verse that
Okay,
he had on the song that he sent to me. His verse is crazy, so he just posted. They going crazy on IG. So
that's fire.
I saw somebody then like, "That's the remix." I was like, "Nah, he's supposed to be on an original. He just showing what he did to it." He was just a little too late. He couldn't get to the studio. I think that was around the time too. It was a snowstorm in Atlanta,
Mm.
or something like, you know what I'm saying. So stuff was out, so he couldn't make it. But shout out to Cass though, man. And that's
Shout out
another
to
thing.
Cass.
I tried to get Cass and Rex on Power Moves One, man. I'm
Mm.
watching them go at it right now. Like,
Top 10 battles that's left. Yeah.
yeah,
Top
yeah.
10 battles that's left. That's dope. As I want to see that battle. Power. So you see, this is why we fucking need power moves, man. Listen, the battle
I'm
didn't happen on
intrigued
part
watching them.
one. Maybe the shit happened on part two. That's how that shit. How many times did I try to get you and Will?
Oh, 3 times.
It happens. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
Power Moves Part 2, maybe Rex and Cass, you know what I'm saying? You got a working relationship with both of those guys, but closing out with the Power Moves thing, it doesn't happen. Think that's regular music making shit. It happens. Cool.
Ooh, Easy Rock, Cash,
Mm.
Rex. There's
Yeah,
another
that
battle
that
that was
was
just
that was when
crazy.
I heard rumors about. You
I
just proving
lose
my.
too.
All you're doing is proving my point.
I'm done with this shit, man. I don't know why I did
Yeah,
that,
okay. Try to. Yeah, all right. We ain't gonna let that slide. We
man.
need All right, yo, my nigga. I appreciate you as always, man. Hard work you've been putting in, man. As far as Bags and Bodies as a platform, you as a battle rapper, it does not go unnoticed. You as a musician with the Our Culture classic, that shit was ridiculous. I ain't saying that because I'm your boy.
I
Nah.
appreciate it.
I promise you, I would have either not said nothing about this shit publicly. I would have left it alone if it was weak.
Sorry,
Or I
nah,
would
I
have been
told
like,
you
oh,
that.
this is solid.
Said,
Like,
can you
whatever.
make some tea or should I go? They still sell the things at Starbucks? All right. All right, give me some
Yeah,
tea.
so Sin, what up? But nah, that shit
ARP
was
said, what's
crazy,
up,
man.
Sam?
Yeah, what up, Sin? Yeah, the
Yeah.
stuff that you've been adding to the culture is just top shelf, incredible, man. So don't ever
Let me show
forget
you my
that.
next adventure.
What's that? What
I'll
you got
flip
going
this
on?
one. Do this camera flip. This don't flip around.
It looked like it was trying to flip. What you got going on?
I'm a, I mastered everything. This is my next adventure. I'm gonna try to
What
I'm
the
finna
hell?
try to learn how to DJ.
This
Can
nigga.
y'all see that? Is it right on there? Can you
Yeah,
see
yeah.
it?
Now we can see it. We can see it.
Yeah,
We
so
can see
BT
it.
sent me.
What you
Oh,
on?
BT sent me this for a present, and I said, you know what? I want to learn how to DJ. You know, I'm the cold DJ. I play all the right music at parties. So that I'm gonna let y'all in. Y'all saw it first. I'm gonna have somebody teach me. Don't be surprised. You look up and see Hitman DJing at Club Live or something one night.
Hey, I'll tell you like this, man. I know people like you, when you apply yourself, you're gonna get it done before at least the first 6 months to a year. They're not gonna let you do it. It's the same thing with me. Stop
Mhm.
podcasting and do an event. Like
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
holla,
yeah,
stop DJing and get back in the ring. So you
yeah,
gotta
yeah,
you gotta do it for a good 8-9 months before they leave you alone.
yeah, for sure. I
If you
know.
want to try to do other shit, they will
I'm
never
ready
let
for
you
it.
stop doing the shit that they know you for and that they know you bring to the game. You know what I'm saying? And I
Hmm.
won't neither.
Yeah. We gonna
I
see for
won't
sure.
either. I'm gonna be one of them. Now that I think about it, I'm gonna be fuck all that DJ and shit. Nah, that's dope, man. Continue to expand your portfolio, man. We're gonna support you in every and anything that you do because you earned it. You earned it, man. I
Appreciate
know
it.
anything that you do, you're gonna do on 10. So I
Appreciate
mean,
it.
shout out to you, man, for real. Hey, we're gonna talk in a second, man. Take yourself out of here with all the April 5th stuff or whatever. Let us know what's going on. Make sure you remind people it's gonna be in the description as well, or the info. Take yourself out of here, G.
April 5th. Cover boy ATL. Hitman Holla vs. Hustle, New Jersey, Twerk vs. Vixen the Assassin, Shotgun Suge vs. E Hart, Gorilla Monsoon vs. Eon, and
I'm saying it. Chayna Ashley versus Av. Right. It's not on you as a league owner. The bat signal is in the air. It's on us. I'm saying it because you doing the right thing by saying you ain't hear nothing in a second. You did the right thing as a league owner. Now us as fans, we taking it and running with it.
mm-hmm.
Shayna Ashley and Av, as far as Holla knows, and as far as we all know, it's on the card. Shayna, Av, let's make sure
Mm-hmm.
everything's intact. All right. It's
ARP
not on
gonna put
you.
the
It's not on you.
pay-per-view. ARP gonna put the pay-per-view
Yeah.
link. If y'all ain't in Atlanta, meant to get the pay-per-view, bro. I ain't gonna come check it out. Y'all know the string gonna be crispy, the view gonna be that. The
Yep.
performance, the grudge matches, just support, bro.
Yep.
That's all I
Yep.
ask,
Yep.
man. That's my birthday, March 29th. That's all I ask. Cop the pay-per-view. That's it.
We got you, G. Yeah, I appreciate
I
you, man. I'm gonna
appreciate it,
holler
my
at you in a
dog. Love
second,
you,
my nigga.
big
You
bro.
already
I
know,
hit you
G.
in a
Love you,
minute,
my nigga.
dog.
You already know. All right,
All right.
G. That was Hitman Holla. All right, before I get into the rest of the stream and some of the other topics that are in the title, people, let's go ahead and make sure that we the thing about this having Holla up here just now, it's good for obviously the fans to see him in different modes, right? You might see him in this move where he's calm and he's just chilling and he's talking. Other time where he might be frustrated. Other times he laid back, whatever. Other times where he's turned up and his passion is through the roof, right? This interview just now with Hitman Holla, I think one thing that I take from it that is important in this interview is how much he does and I just want to make sure that he understands his importance and what he, whether it's the music, like the classic album, him at Bags and Bodies, event of 2024, him as a battle rapper, the biggest draw in the game. He is part of the biggest battle that's left. The guy's too fucking important. You know what I'm saying? And I like to see him get some of that stuff off of his chest that he said, you know what I'm saying, during the last hour plus that we were here. I feel like that's stuff that he needed to say. I think that's a side of the game, the culture, being a league owner, being a battle rapper, being at this point in his career that he just needed to get off of his chest. And I'm glad he had that opportunity. I think it's important. Every once in a while, you got to just show, man, I'm a human too. I know I didn't put in all this work and did all this type of shit for y'all, but I'm fucking human too. And there's nothing wrong with that. None of us are Superman. None of them. And him showing that and just being real with y'all about some of the trials and tribulations, it happens to the best of us. And that's why we got to turn around and remind him, like, dude, you are too important. And he don't deserve some of the stuff that he got to go through, because I be knowing behind the scenes shit too. He don't deserve it. You know what I mean? But we got to continue to support that man, support what he got going on. When this live cuts off, I'm going to have the stream and the tickets in the description below. Support this fucking guy, support Bags and Bodies. If there's a league out there that's working like this, we are on that stream. Okay? We are on that stream. Any league that's working hard like this, we are on that fucking stream. Or else we are involved in letting our best walk away. We can't do that. Do not let our greats walk away. Okay. So shout out to Hitman Holla, man. And shout out to April 5th. He was on his chessboard with Hustle, wasn't he? Yeah. I was gonna be a turned up. I ain't listening to that fucking laughing shit he was talking or whatever. I was gonna be a turned up battle. It is. Watch. It is. All right. Let's jump to this real quick, people. What do I got up here? Did y'all see it? Did y'all see it? I know it ain't just me. Yella Beezy's bond reduced from $2 million to $750,000 after being charged with capital murder in connection with death of the rapper Mo3. Right. So I saw some of the actual footage in the court. It was like his aunt or somebody that was on the stand. Then she was getting a line of questioning. And it seemed like pretty much she was prepped to be there to give good background on him, that he was a good kid, he's supportive, he does things for the community, et cetera, et cetera. His family's behind him, things of that nature, obviously to help cultivate an image that he deserves at least a bond or some type of, you know, leniency there. And look, he got it. He got it. $2 million down at 750. I wouldn't be surprised if him and his people don't get that together in the form of assets, cash, whatever. You know what I mean? So he's going to get a bond. But peep this. Take a look at this.
And involved in this conversation. The state's witness will also testify to Marquise Conway, the defendant, being present and involved in this conversation. The state's witness will testify to the amount of money that was to be paid for the murder.
What?
A state's witness will testify to the individuals responsible for the payment.
What?
That state's witness will also testify that Marquise Conway was one of the individuals responsible for a portion of that payment.
What?
A state's witness will also testify to the individual who would receive this payment. The state's witness will testify that Keywan White was, in fact, the individual to receive this payment.
What?
Was originally indicted in State's Exhibit number 1, the probable cause, which is before this court. To the individuals present and involved, the state's witness would also testify that Keywan White, or to who shot and killed Melvin Noble. This witness would also testify to Keywan White being the individual who shot and killed Mr. Noble on November 11th of 2020. Again, this conversation took place in the days following Mr. Noble's murder. The state has also had an opportunity to review bank records of the defendant, Marquise Conway. These records would show that the defendant drew $40,000 in the days following the murder of Melvin Noble. And for the record, that was a cash withdrawal. these records would correspond to the exact amount.
Let me pause this for a second before we watch the actual footage that they unveiled, okay? Before we watch this together, people, state's witness will tell you about the 40,000, the money, who was paid. That was actually the person that's locked up. That was who's the state's witness? Look around the internet. 90% of the internet believes it's the man that's already incarcerated that we just covered in a stream. What was it, yesterday or the day before? Of course, he got up there and he said, nah, I don't got no neck tattoos. I'm not that tall, and that I don't got this, I don't got that, or whatever. Boom. But his paperwork says that I'm only here for drugs and guns. But 90% of the internet right now believes that it's him, right? What would be the incentive? Let me get off of this murder. Let me, tell on Yella Beezy. Maybe I'll take this gun charge. But I mean, or maybe he beats life or facing the death penalty out there. I mean, I don't know. I haven't seen the paperwork, so I'm going to continue to follow that principle on this channel. I haven't seen we're seeing right there in the courts, state's witness will say XYZ, state's witness will confirm XYZ, state witness will confirm ABC. We're going to see who state witness is pretty soon. So I'll stay with the principles and the code until then. But nigga, all right, this is the footage right now that they've unveiled about the actual shooting of Mo 3, man. It's very scary. Very scary. So this is Mo 3's car right here, stopping. Looks like a Honda, like a champagne. You see the shooter's black car up front. Mo 3 gets out. He looks up, sees the car in front of him that's also stopped, tries to go to the passenger side. Looks like he's trying to get into something, maybe a glove box, maybe a stash box. And at that point, when he's ducking off, you can see at that point, the dude is letting off. And he chases him down. Scary. Now, if we just pause it there, man, I mean, I know people's going to question. I mean, if you're in a situation like that, your mind is moving a mile a minute. Nobody should do the Rambo thing and say, well, why didn't Mo 3 do this? Or why didn't? It's easy to say what you coulda, woulda, shoulda. People put it this way. Nobody wants to know what they would do in being in the midst of that actual scenario anyway. You don't want to ever be in that scenario. Okay. Maybe it's possible he was trying to get to something, right? Why did he stop the car? The only guess that I have is maybe he looked all the way up front. Maybe because I think he said that he knew that somebody was following him. Maybe he looked all the way up the highway and saw that traffic was building up or slowing down, which would mean if I get up to traffic, he and I are probably going to be stopped right next to each other anyway, which makes it even worse. So let me try to stop here. And maybe if I could get to, that's just guessing. Right? This guy got out and started chopping on him crazy and chased him down to the point where wherever he was going in the passenger side to try to do, he had no time. And at that point, he tried to cut out. And, then after that, it went how it went, man. It's a scary scene. It's a scary situation, man. And I know we've been watching a lot of the Mo 3 stuff, the things he's been rapping about and the things he's been saying. It's still lives involved in this stuff that seems very ignorant. It's not worth it on either side, man. And I hope that, like me, you guys are scared to watch this type of footage. Fear is a good thing. Don't ever let yourself get so numb or desensitized to this stuff going on in our communities and in our hip-hop culture and in the world that we just get so numb and we act like this is very unfortunate. We need to keep pushing that. We need to keep pushing that. You know what I'm saying? These young men, they need to cease before they get to this point where they feel like they need to kill each other, so scary video, man. Scary video. But I think it's very, very easy to assume that the people that are involved, they're about to see justice, all of them, whether you paid for it, whether you did it. It just is what it is. All right. I don't want to turn this into a 3-4 hour stream. So instead of pulling up the now unsealed, what is it, like 43 page grand jury full indictment on Big U, instead of pulling that up tonight, maybe we'll get to that later on. Instead, I'm just going to go through the cliff notes of it. Okay. So this is hitting the web today. A federal grand jury has returned to a 43-count indictment charging music label owner and the reported anti-gang activist who is a longtime leader of the South Los Angeles street gang with dozens of felonies, including fraud, robbery, extortion, tax evasion, embezzlement of donations to his charity that receives public money, and running a racketeering conspiracy in which he allegedly murdered an aspiring musician, the Justice Department announced today. Big U Jr., AK or Big U, 58 years old, of Hyde Park neighborhood of Los Angeles, is charged with 1 count of conspiracy to violate the RICO Act, 2 counts of conspiracy to interfere with commerce by robbery and extortion, which is the Hobbs Act, 1 count of Hobbs Act robbery, 9 counts of attempted Hobbs Act extortion, 5 counts of Hobbs Act extortion, 1 count of transportation of an individual in interstate commerce with the intent that the individual engaged in prostitution, which is the Mann Act, 15 counts of wire fraud, 5 counts of embezzlement, conversion, and intentional misapplication of funds from an organization receiving federal funds, 1 count of bank fraud, 1 count of tax evasion, and 2 counts of willful failure to file a tax return. Jesus, if we add up all those counts and the mins and the maxes that you get from all those counts, you got to remember, sometimes you're in these situations and you got all these counts and all these different charges, and maybe it's only one that you need to be convicted of to lose the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? This, you see all these counts, people? You talk about an uphill battle. That's crazy. And this is another thing too, why they say when them feds come, you know, their win percentage or their conviction percentage is so fucking high. You know, they're talking about how long he's been under investigation. They don't hear about a fight or hear about a robbery or hear about maybe one thing that happened and come and get you. Maybe state. Feds, they out there watching you commit all this type of shit, and they're just building it. And then when they come and we read all those counts, all of us say, I ain't no lawyer, I ain't no judge. That looks almost impossible. Like, you want me to evade all of this shit? The fuck? So you're gonna put something like even embezzlement and tax return and all this Hobbs Act, unless you got paper out or paper stuff, right? All that commerce and you got paper on that, right? Paper trails on that. Longtime member of the Rolling 60s neighborhood Crip Street Gang, has been in federal custody since March 19th after being charged in federal criminal complaint. His arraignment is scheduled for April 8th in United States District Court in downtown Los Angeles. He has a detention hearing scheduled for April 10th, also in Los Angeles Federal Court. Also charged, here's some other names. Look at the ages, everybody. So this is what they're probably considering OGs of the situation. This person is 59. This person is 50. This person is 42. This person is 38. This person is 43. This person is 51. Sheesh. These defendants are in federal custody and are expected to be arraigned in the coming weeks. As the indictment alleges, Big U led a criminal enterprise whose conduct ranged from murder to sophisticated fraud that included stealing from taxpayers and charity. So a lot of that we did read in the actual paperwork. It's really those counts that is new for us, or new for me, right? Opposed to when we did the full read breakdown, 100+ pages. Yeah, I think a lot of this is still, oh wow, look at this. In the grand jury, they have gang reduction youth development foundation. We saw that, but portions which are federal funding, we saw that, but also receives donations from prominent sources, including NBA players. Yeah, I think we did see that. Okay. An indictment is merely an allegation. All defendants are presumed innocent until proven guilty. We understand that. If convicted, Big U would face a statutory maximum sentence of 20 years in federal prison for the racketeering conspiracy count, just that count. The bank fraud count is punishable by up to 30 years in federal prison. Shit. The fucking racketeering shit is 20, but that federal bank shit is more than that. 30 years just for that one. The Hobbs Act conspiracy, robbery, and extortion, and the wire fraud counts each carry a statutory maximum sentence of 50 years in federal prison. The Mann Act count and the theft concerning programs receiving federal funds count each carry a penalty of up to 10 years. Each of those counts up to 10 years each. The tax evasion count carries a statutory maximum sentence of 5 years in federal prison, while the willful failure to file a tax return count is punishable by up to 1 year's imprisonment. So that's the lightest one, the tax stuff, filing stuff. And sometimes there'd be all different types of plea deals. You know, like it's not about adding all those up. Sometimes just like some can run in parallel. So, some could be pleaded out for. Is he going to take a plea deal? He's what, 58 years old? You know, like, are they going to come to the table and say, look, man, you know, we offered you 20 years, and he's going to be like, shit, can I survive health wise and jail wise and everything and possibly get back outside when I'm 78 years old? Shit, how old is Sammy the Bull? Hold on. How old? I'm not saying this is the same thing, but how old is Sammy the Bull? Sammy the Bull, I believe, is alive. He's 80 years old. Yeah, it says here he's born in 1945. He's 80 years old. So I mean, but Sammy the Bull got out a long time ago. Remember, he got out, and I think allegedly, or was he convicted, was running like an ecstasy ring. Like he got out and got right back into crime and had a circle around him of gangsters that was still running with him despite what he got locked up for alongside John Gotti. Right? Why? Because he was still respected and he was still a killer. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's bugged out. But yeah, that's a lot of years on the table for Big U. That's a lot of years on the table, man. Okay. Let me play this before we get up out of here. Who tweeted me this or DM'd me this? I forget. My bad. But let me play this real quick. Somebody asked me my thoughts on this. Why not? It's not as serious, but let's pull it up. Not as serious as the first two situations, of course, but
the doors, and they understand the cost that is involved. There's 1,000 of you. I said, close them doors. Ushers, close the doors. Close the doors.
Close the I'm not playing.
Close
I'm
the
dead
doors.
serious. Close that shit.
We all gonna leave together. Y'all ain't going no place but to the restaurant.
Y'all are leaving when I'm leaving.
There's 1,000 of you tonight, and those that are watching, it's 1,000 that's watching online. This is a small seed. If I get 1,000 online to give this, if I get 1,000 in the sanctuary to give this, that's $40,000 tonight. I'm challenging each of you all down here to give a $20 seed. I just think $20 is a lot of money. $20, believe it or not, when my late wife, Melinda P. Sapp, was alive, was a good date. I could take her to the movies, buy a box of popcorn, get 1 soda, 2 straws. I wasn't cheap. That's swag. I was looking in her eyes. She's looking in mine. Can't do that no more. Now, everyone up here, we've all sold and seeded, but I need everyone standing up here with us, with me, to plant a seed of $100. Because again, it costs to sit up here. I got you.
It does? Damn.
See.
Nigga said it costs.
So put your 20 away, preachers. That 20 wasn't for you.
Oh, shit.
And this is what I need you to do. If you're giving electronically, or even if you're giving tangibly,
Cash App.
I'm gonna have y'all come to the altar and give it, because I need to see 1,000 people moving.
Show me the Cash App right in my
Bring
face.
them baskets. I want the baskets up here. I want to see the folk.
I want to see the Cash
Y'all
App.
start moving.
I want to see
Y'all can bring it right now.
PayPal.
Come. Even if you're giving tangibly, just put your hand on take your phone and stick it on the
Apple
on the
Pay.
bucket.
I need to see it. I want to hear the beep and all that. Why is he trying to pull his own money out? Oh, he's in the spectacle, huh?
Shh. Giving is worship. Giving is worship. Giving is worship.
Oh, he put his 20 in the mix.
Giving is worship. This ain't the time to talk. 1,000 people need to give $20. 1,000 people need to give $20. 1,000 people online need to give $20. This is easy, saints.
Oh,
this is an easy miracle.
Bitch,
we should be able to raise $40,000 tonight just from y'all.
40 tonight. Doors is locked, bitch.
That's it.
Why y'all send me that shit and make me watch that shit, B? Yo, that nigga pulled the show off. Is it, yo, lock them doors. Lock. I'm dead serious. They'll lock the doors. And his ministers or his helpers probably looking at him like, ha ha. He's like, no, you look at my face. Lock them shits. We not 40,000 tonight, or y'all leave when I leave. Like, hey, I think it's gonna get brought up on kidnapping charges, B. Yo, and then he had the nerve to put his money in the pot as if he's not collecting the pot. Was that Harlem Nights? No matter where we put the money, still what happens is we're gonna hit all the money. We still hitting the same pot. Talk about diversion. Hey, let me show y'all me giving too. Pull out my money. I just want y'all to do what I'm doing. Wow, I'll put my 20 in there too. And then when the whole shit is collected, you're gonna go in the back and count the fucking money as yours. Yo, the nigga went digital. So he said, I want you to come up here too. I want to see the Apple Pay complete. I want to see the Cash App go through. You know how the parking lot attendants be on you, like they be like, yeah, you know, Cash App is boom, boom, boom. And they looking through, they want to wait, they want to see the transaction complete before you. Oh, you good, you good, you good. What the fuck? That's why y'all made me watch that shit, son. Yo, a hustle is a hustle, man. They say churches are not taxed, right? Is that still the case? You know, I heard that when I was young. I heard that, you know, recent years, maybe they don't get taxed, right? Fuck it, man. I be normally staying away from politics and religion. Who the fuck am I kidding? How many fucking wasn't Bishop Eddie Long, like, didn't he get massacred for like, he got burned as far as how he was moving, or did he have some other shit on him, some other type of crimes? Either way, like, people, no disrespect to your religion, but who still be trusting these pastors or your prophet? Y'all still be trusting them like that? Y'all still be going to church on Sunday, and these people that especially the ones that overdo it like that, lock the doors? Are you coming back next week? If your pastor said lock the doors, nobody's leaving until we get 40,000, like, are you going back next week? Yo, what if you have no problem giving he said the niggas behind him got the VIP section. That's the stage passes behind me. Them niggas got to pay 100. You know when he said that shit? The rest of y'all, I'll let y'all slide with 20. What if you are somebody that's cool with just giving you a 20? Oh, no problem. Here's my 20. But you still can't leave because the $40,000 mark ain't met yet? You held high. That's kidnapping for real. Like, are you going back there next week? Yo, y'all got it. Y'all got it, B. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. Why y'all send me that shit? Yeah, I'm gonna put the Holla stuff once again in the description below. Y'all cop up pay-per-view tickets to be in the building April 5th. Shout out to Hustle. Shout out to Whole Card. Shout out to Bags and Bodies. Shout out to the biggest battle left. Hitman versus Murda Mook. Let's keep pushing for it. We want to see it. I don't care about the platform, just as long as it's on neutral grounds. Other than that, we came back with a second stream to y'all. We about an hour 45 in. I appreciate y'all showing up and showing out as always. We'll be back. Sorry, it's true.
Don't confuse silence with work ethic. I'm a boss making decisions, my first fetish. The verse cherished is perfect. That's a reverse blemish. I dropped it, connected the block, learn Tetris.
This is the Sorry It's True podcast. Welcome to the house up. And shout out to the members.
Red